Good morning, Bangalore. An amazing day to be with all of you today. As I stand in front of you, let me just express a true value of being an entrepreneur. The day starts with me with a new shock. I walked in, I came with cheat notes to speak with you, but I've been told that they are no longer available with me. So, an entrepreneur is all about being ready for any contingency. I don't know what I'll speak to you today because I don't have a help guide. So I'm on my own. Now, this very perspective is what makes us true entrepreneurs. So, who they are, do they come from the world? We have so many perceptions about being an entrepreneur. For me, I have always understood entrepreneurship as being a leader who is instigating a change to make profits. They can be tangible, they can be intangible. If you just break this down story into what I have been in my life, it will be a journey which I have enjoyed every minute, every second. And it thrills me, it fills me with motivation, it energizes me to be what I want to be. 47 is what I am today, and the journey starts when I was 18, second year of my engineering college. It was from NIT Kurukshetra. We were the solace of the college where we had no space, no place because we were introverts. We were in one corner of a big gamut of very, very smart people. There have been many, many events which we used to cherish, enjoying them, sitting in the audience, but never had any courage to take the stage. Second year of the curriculum, one fine day, someone comes and tells that there is an event. You need to speak about how we look forward to changing our world when we pass out from that academic program. There were no takers from the group I belonged to, and we were all like cherishing who will be the one who will win the event. You know, in every college there is always charmers who always do well, who are like excellent people, spokesperson, doing wonders, and always are in the limelight. I was struggling. I don't have words. I don't know how to concise my thoughts together. I had someone to look on to. I went down to my father, who was a professor. I spoke to him about my fears. I told him that I need to speak in that event, and I am not getting any words. What to do about it? He helped me write a small script. It was 2 pages scribbled on a paper, and I was on the stage on that very day. I had goosebumps. I was sweating. I was literally sweating. I had no words. And I was walking to the stage. Someone came in front of me and told me, "You cannot carry that script of paper to speak about what you have to express." And I was standing there all alone. I was thinking why I'm here, what will happen if I go down the stage not making any meaningful impact. The fear, what will happen if I fail, is the biggest element an entrepreneur never starts a journey with. You don't have to worry about the fact what will happen if something goes wrong. The journey has to make a beginning. If there is no journey, there can never be a success. I was gathering those words and was figuring out I have to communicate in English and I'm not good at it. I was struggling. I picked up a courage to at least communicate, but maybe not the way I was expected to communicate. I made a change. It was half English, half Hindi, which is my mother tongue. I went through those 5 minutes. And to my surprise, those 5 minutes were the best time I ever had in my life, and I stood second in that event. This was a phenomenal game changer to the fact that can I disrupt a standard way of doing things and still outscore and still succeed? I think that's a possibility. The life changed after that. I became extrovert. I was called upon in many meetings, in many events, and I had so many more friends. This one life-changing event in my life has a lot of underlying perspective. The perspectives that who I am, can I be a change maker? The definition of a change maker is measuring the impact, what you can bring. It doesn't mean that it has to be a global impact. Can it be an impact which is just within a territory of a mile? Can be to a small community, can be to a group of communities, can be to a region, can be to a country, but whatever that is, it's a change. And we need to lead that change. If I can lead a change, make a difference, and have courage to manage eventualities, unknowns, I can be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur, many fields, needs to own a company. I think that's the biggest myth we all carry. We can be in a profession and can still be an entrepreneur because you are driving a change in that organization. You have many examples where you have entrepreneurs doing wonders. I'm sure you would like to invite the CEO of Google onto the stage and do a TED talk for you, but he doesn't own a company. He drives a company. He has reformed the company into the next generation IT bellwether. You would love to invite a lot of people within Tata Group. It's not a company owned by a person, it's an enterprise. But each pillars there are wonderful entrepreneurs who are bringing a humongous change. The first rule is to understand that what an entrepreneurship is all about. We always and always aspire that it's a way to become a quick billionaire. I think that's a new buzzword, right? No, it's not about becoming a billionaire. It is not about building an empire. It is about building an institution which garners meaningful change. And the definition of profits can be very different. For some, it is about a recognition. For some, it could be about fulfilling a passion. For others, it could be about paying back to the shareholders who have reposed faith in building that organization. So, the rule, you need to first define your aim and your definition and scope of change that you would like to lead. And once that is established, you need to make a journey. The first question we all ask, I asked when I started my journey way back in 2000. How was that journey put together? I had no money, absolutely no money. The only thing that I had at that time when I joined a startup in Delhi were 3,000 rupees I saved from a job in Larsen & Toubro Limited. In South Delhi, a startup came in, wanted to make big in the dot-com world. I started the journey. They had an investor. I was told that I can be a partner in that company. For me, the definition of being a partner in some venture was a big deal. The only thing was, I will not ask for salary for 1 year. Someone who has just started into the job market wanted to do something big, where the ecosystem in India at that time was not supportive what it is today. We were trying to figure out what I will achieve if I make big in this, or what if I will not do anything in this. But then I said, let's give it a shot. 6 months into the job, we had nowhere to go. 2001 came in, September was a devastation. The dot-com bubble took us off. Everything dried up. We had to shut down the venture. I was on roads. No job in hand. My first venture failed. The first feedback which came immediately was, see, we told you, job is always better. Right? The question started bothering me, and I was calling multiple people frantically to find out what next. Someone asked me to meet him in Hotel Claridge's in Delhi. He was a body shopper. There was a culture of picking a lot of people on H-1B from India, take them to United States, make them work in different companies who were looking for right technology people. Amazing. I went there. I was called in for a short interview. My first guru came from that meeting. His name was Ananta Krishnan. He was called the guru of body shopping in the United States. He has been doing this for years, and he's a champion. We started speaking. The discussion, which was to last for 10 minutes, went in for 1 hour. After the call, he told me, I don't think so what you have come from is right for you. Do you want to join me? I was like in shock. Join you as what? Okay, I'll call you a Java developer. Listen what he said. I'll call you a Java developer, but I wasn't. You come along with me to US, we will make wonders. Well said. What I need to do? He sent me a statement. Can you sell yourself? I said, of course I can. The way you sold me today. Fair enough. But what to do? We will talk once you get an H-1B. I got an H-1B, flew to United States. The life changed. I was put to multiple interviews. I was asked to clear those technology interviews, which I never had in me. But then you need to sell. That's what it's all about. I was able to sell my skills, not as a technologist, but still get an entry into a job. 2 years, I was thrown out from 13 companies, but I spent at least 2 months or 3 months per company, and I gained dollars out of it, a lot of them. One of the transactions so happened that I was laid off within 10 days of being part of the adventure, but that company was bought up, and hence the equity which was awarded as part of joining converted into some big dollar check for me, and that was transformational. But the rule again of the law which entrepreneur journey always tells you is, can you sell what you are dreaming? It's very, very important. The next aspect of life, which is very, very important in this journey, and our first speaker talked about, is self-faith, faith in yourself. The faith that whatever happens, you can continue to move forward, and you will not feel bad about what decisions you take. In this journey, one very important aspect is to build a team. Never think that you can travel this journey alone. Try to build a team of people who have faith in you, people who trust you, people who understand your vision, people who complement you. This is very, very important because this very aspect of complementing your core strengths is going to make a big enterprise. You need people who can confront you. You need a way where you can outscore your personal ego, give an ear to those people who are speaking to you, and make decisions which are not marred by emotions. Do not have loose ears, guys, because you will hear so many things negative, which is designed to pull you back, but not to take you forward. This journey is going to be transformational if you have the right people with you. The last point I like to bring here. In this entrepreneur journey, whatever I went through in building this institution, which was a software company, which is a healthcare company, and now something which I'm adding soon into my portfolio about aspirational services, is all about reinvesting what you have earned. Second, you need to give time to the venture. Do not start benchmarking yourself with some quick success stories that you hear in this modern knowledge era. Not all businesses, rather not even 1% of the businesses can follow that track line. Empires are built over generations. There is a story of a beginning, there is a story of a downturn, and there is a story of rising again and taking that organization to the next level. It is all about how you reinvest, rebuild, and expand your horizons. You cannot stick to one idea. Once that journey starts, you reinvest, rebuild, rebrand, repurpose, expand, and continue to grow. Growth with a wider perspective of options and opportunities is what makes a small enterprise into an institution which many of us love to call as an empire. Thank you.